Hello, this is Thrasos, and welcome to episode 2 of my Beyond Reality Let's Play off the AT launcher. I have a whole bunch of stuff to go over. I've accomplished a few things around here. I'll show you guys what I accomplished and get started on the projects I have laid out so far. So let's get started. First off, you'll see I replaced the dirt off the walls with stone brick. Makes it look nicer. Did a couple of little odds and ends. I can't remember. I think I had fences here before. Let me turn my UI back on. Replace that with warding stone here. Warding stone in that little hole. Kind of keep the mobs out. There'll still be occasionally a zombie might swim over here, but it's mostly safe. What else? What else have I been up to? Oh yeah, I moved all my crops over here, the bushes, natura bushes over here, to kind of keep it safer. I had a couple of zombies like jump up on there and come over here during a blood moon at one point in time. That was pretty scary. Touch and go, that kind of stuff. Also, the big thing I accomplished was this. Man of Steel all around. Oh yeah, this stuff is awesome. It is, let me just, here. It is 8. Oh, that's weird. Oh, wrong key. 8 Man of Steel ingots. Only thing, Man of Steel ingots take steel. So you need to have 8 steel blocks, and you just throw it in a mana pool. It doesn't take a whole lot. I think I did, what is it, like 22 or something ingots, and it's really not that much as far as mana goes. Probably less than a quarter of the mana pool to get all of it. So I was really surprised at that. And then this mana tablet is holding up really well. See, the great thing about Man of Steel is, as you can see, none of them have a durability loss. You don't see a durability on any of it. Man of Steel tools, Man of Steel armor, instead of taking durability damage, it just comes out of your mana tablet, and it seems to be pretty slow. I haven't really been in a giant fight yet with a full set, but I've done some digging and 20 minutes worth of mostly cobble and maybe some copper and stuff like that. It took it down that much. When you can see on my screen there, you can't really, right here, that's just all, I've been wearing it around exploring, looking for tin for a while, and haven't taken hardly any loss of mana. And that's really just a small amount out of my mana pool. Let me go ahead and sparing mana, 2 items. Let me see. All but a fraction. Get my little lightning particle effects to make it work. Make sure it worked. And it's completely full again. And that's just how much of the mana pool it used. So it really seems to be fine. I was really worried that I'd have to really struggle to keep up with mana production to keep it charged, but that doesn't seem to be the case at all. So there's that. Let's see, what else am I doing here? Oh yeah. What the deuce? Oh, this is my netherwart farm underneath here. I can't remember if that was their last episode or not. My plans for this series. I have been wanting to do a big build for a while. Haven't really done it either in anything, but I see some Minecrafters doing like just awesome big castles or just whatever I see on YouTube, and I've been wanting to do that for a while. I'm a big fan of Ako the Builder. He always has some epic build in his series that he works on, and I have been wanting to do a Castle Grayskull build for a while. I just think it'd be a neat look to have. No, you're not in it, sheep. So I am wanting to figure out some way to carve this mountain face into some kind of giant Castle Grayskull type deal. I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly, but that's my tentative plan. I'm not saying that's exactly what I'm going to do, but that's what I'm going to work on. I need to get up on the mountain face a little bit more. Once I start carving that out a little bit more, I'll probably do that between this episode and the next. Carve that whole arm out so I can put a infusion altar up there. I'll probably get a little bit more feel of how I can lay that out. That's up around max build height, so I'm going to have to like level a mountaintop off in order to get it down low enough to build on top of it. So I'll have to kind of tentatively plan around that, just based on you know what's accomplishable in the short and medium term to start working on that. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. I am also wanting to do some of the high-end tech stuff. I've seen people building some of the high-end reactors in Greg Tech and that kind of stuff. I've never actually gotten to that point in like the tech trees for any kind of Greg Tech pack. So I'm really wanting to build toward that also, while doing some fun with sorcery, some fun with magic and stuff like that. So really kind of a techno sorcerer build. I don't know. I just kind of play it by ear. I make these big plans and then I'll mess around for a few episodes now and again. I get sidetracked a lot too, so there's that. So who knows how long it's going to take me to get all that stuff done. Let's see. What do I have planned for this episode then? Oh yeah, golems. I researched all the golem stuff. Well, pretty much all of it. Still a few things left I haven't unlocked, but I got all the basic ones done. So I am wanting to figure out how to use golems. I've tried to use them a few times in the past, but never had a whole lot of luck with them. I always blew past like the area where, like your technology infrastructure area, where they're really useful. You know, in faster packs, you know, you have an AE system in 2 hours, so it's hard to justify the time expenditure, you know, using golems. But I'm really willing to use them in this simply because it's neat looking. So I'm going to start off this episode trying to build a golem just to do some basic food harvesting in here, just to mess around with like the very basic functions of them before I get into the higher end stuff. So I'm going to cut away, get all my stuff assembled, and work on building some golems. Alright, I have what I think to be most everything gathered here for what I'll need to craft. However, since my alchemy station is here in the Twilight Forest, I do that for safety reasons. There's still a bunch of stuff in it evaporating from my last big steel manufacture spree I went on when I got all my armor here. So I'm gonna just kind of hang out and let that wear down a little bit, and I will get right back to you guys. Alright, I'm back. Let's see now. 4, and there we go. Alright, and that's a whole list of extra stuff. So, oh well. So I got 3 golems now. Now let's look to see what else I'm going to need. I think I'm only going to need 2 of them. Let me just put that one back. I'm only planning planning on using 2 right now. So I'm going to need 1 gatherer, and that's 5 lucrum, 5 terra. Terra's in there already. Lucrum. I need 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Probably should have seen what the catalyst was. Oh, yeah. That. It's a gather. And harvest. 5 mesis, 5 mito. Don't have any of that. What was that? What's in this? Nothing. I'm gonna cut away. I need to figure out what I was gonna use for that. Alright, I forgot to craft up my wooden hose that I'm planning on using for this thing. I got apples will give me the mesis, which is kind of like growth crop type stuff, but the mito excuse me, which is I think thematically like harvest type stuff, is mostly looks like mostly hose and stuff like that. So let's get this. I need 5 of each, so I need 3 of those, and then am I really gonna need 5 of them? Okay, let me craft up a couple more. Let me double check that, make sure I saw that right. Golemancy, harvest, yeah, 5. So I'm going to need 5 wooden hose. It's 2 more. That's 5. Okay. Let me sort out my inventory right here just a little bit. Put some stuff away. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So there. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 to grow on. And there we go. Alright. It's kind of hard with a pop-up like that. It's kind of hard to really see where you're throwing the stuff, but that is all I will need from there. Now let me make sure the upgrade. I think the upgrades over here can just be crafted. Yeah, that's not alchemy stuff. That's all, you know, crafting table operations. So we are done with this. And that's probably a good thing too. Tell you what, I'm going to hang out here for just a little while and let this wear down. So next time I come in and craft, I don't have a screen full of miscellaneous aspects. I'm gonna let this wear off, just idle in my little dirt hut I build. I'm gonna meet you guys back in the overworld and get started on actually using the golems. Alright, I'm back in the overworld now, back at my base, and let me see if I can get this figured out here. Got a bunch of crops to harvest. Put him down there. Well, that's kind of weird. It's a hat on. Golemancer's bow. And then harvest. Oh, he's certainly harvesting. So, he's at least doing something. So, let me see. I remember seeing in the Thaumcraft. Oh, that's carrots, not my book. That, with the harvest, the order upgrade will cause them to try to replant. So let's do an order upgrade. Let's see, gold, and that was 1 order shard. I'm running pretty low on those. I should keep an eye out for them. So, if I remember correctly, it was nuggets around. Yep. Let me put my good wand in there. Bam. And there we go. Let's try this. I'm thinking that's just a random hat. That's gotta be a result of the hats mod, maybe. Like random creatures just get them. I'm guessing. Either that or it's some kind of visual glitch. Because I certainly didn't add a funny hat. Oh well. I'll see how it goes. Let's see. Watering can. Watering can. Let me see. Yes. That should let me test this out a bit faster. Hopefully. Maybe. Not quite as fast as I was hoping. Let's see. Do I have any bone meal? Bone meal. It's probably down here. Mob drops. There we go. Ah, good. He replants. And now, Golem 2, the Gatherer. Let's put him down right there. Yeah. Yeah, that is just a random hat. That must be what it is. Oh well. Okay. So now can you put him in there, buddy? Can you put him in there? Can you put them? Hold on, let me read this a little bit closer. Gather golem. Filled with scores, you can pick up dropped items. then 16 blocks, and place them inside an attached inventory. If they are not attached to an inventory, they will simply hold on to them. If you right-click on the golem, you will be able to set specific items that they should pick up. All of this will be ignored. So let's try you again. I can clearly see that you're attached to that inventory here. Hold on. I'm going to cut away and try to figure this out. Okay. I have finally figured it out. You have to set the golem down on top of the chest. So, that took way too long. I had to watch like 6 videos on YouTube before I finally figured out what the deal was. Oh yeah, I put him down. Clean up some space here. Let's see. Put him down right there. Alright, let's see if this works. There we go. I'm gonna get those. Bam. Let's see if they work. He works. Haha. I have the start of my golem empire. Picking potatoes and carrots. Sweet. Okay, let me see here. Oh yeah, that took way too long in real life to figure out and record. So let me jump to something a little bit more straightforward. I am eventually wanting to open up the deeper dark. Excuse me. It's a really good mining age. Kind of cool to get there, but in order to do that, I'm going to need like 85,000 cobble. So that takes a while. Unless you have a massive industrial process to do it all, it takes a while just to accumulate all of that. But I have a pretty good idea of some ways to like automate it and set it aside till I'm ready to deal with it. So let me clean up my inventory and I'll be ready to get started. Alright, I got this up and running. Took me a little bit of time to figure out how to work with the packager. What I have here is a transfer node with a world interaction device in it. You get a bucket of lava, bucket of water. Put your, what is it? You have to do it in a certain order. Put your lava down first, then your water over here. See, naturally this would just be a generic vanilla cobble-gen, but with the world interaction device upgrade, it simulates the whole thing and dumps the cobble out into this barrel I have here. Then I have just a transfer node just pulling out of the barrel into a factorization packager. The factorization packager is pretty easy to make. Yeah, it's just a piston and a crafting table. And then, it took me a while to figure this bit out. You have to pull out of the packager from the bottom. If you pull out from the sides, it's pulling out from this slot. So, if you just have it straight on through, you know, the transfer node on the side, it'll just pull out the normal cobble. on the bottom it pulls out of this second slot. So I'm just slowly accumulating a chest full of this stuff, the compressed cobble. And that'll just keep going. I'm going to let that run passively till that chest gets most of the way full. I'll put like maybe 2-3 more packages on there down the line, so that just starts accumulating what I need. If you pull, what I'm eventually building toward for that is this right here, the portal to the deep dark. For that you need the quintuple compressed, which is 59,000 cobble, which is 9 quadruple compressed, which each one of those is triple, double, single. So yeah, that's a lot of cobble, like something to the tune of 80,000. So that just working passively will just start to build up the compress, and then probably next episode sometime I'll add a double compressor, another packager on to double compress it up. And I am running out of time. I was hoping to get a little bit more in, but it took me a while to figure out some of that stuff. In between episodes, I'm gonna probably do some housekeeping. I need to find some tin. My original plan was to just do all my steel production with Thaumcraft, but that is not going to work out. I need way too much steel to be able to, just stand there and dump in little bits and pieces. I'm going to need hundreds, probably thousands of steel. So I'm going to have to find some way to find tin somewhere. I've searched high and low for it. I'll probably just have to go farther afield, find a tin mine somewhere, and strip mine that whole thing out. So that's what I'll be doing between episodes. And haha, there we go. My awesome Man of Steel armor. Listen, guys, I really appreciate you watching, taking the time to listen to me ramble on here. If you guys like the video, drop a thumbs up, and if you have any comments, leave them in the comment block. I'll try to respond to all of them. Thank you. Bye.